Yogi means one who has attained the state of yoga. Now, yoga means union, union with God, union with the self, union with divine, union with that supreme consciousness. So, this state of union with the supreme consciousness is called yoga. Also, yoga means the state of samadhi or super conscious state. Like we know that we have three states. One is conscious, that is the state in which we are now. The next is subconscious, that is the dreaming state, and unconscious, that is the sleep state, where we sleep, where we don't know anything. So these are the three states that we go through, and these are the three states in which we live. Now there is another state that is called super conscious state. So what is the difference between conscious state and super conscious state? In conscious state, we are using our consciousness to become aware about things which are around us or in our mind. So, when I open my eyes, I see this mobile and I see all of you. So, instantly, I know that this is you, this is you. How? Because of consciousness. So, here I'm using my consciousness. So, in this state, in this conscious state, we have consciousness plus we have, you know, uh, we have matter also. It's a mixture of consciousness and matter. We are aware about matter, we are aware about our surroundings, but we are not aware about the consciousness by which we are, experiencing everything. I experience things, I'm conscious about those things, those objects, but I'm not conscious about the consciousness by which or through which I am experiencing everybody. And that is why this state is called conscious state. Conscious state means it's a mixture of matter and consciousness. But super consciousness means where there is no matter, where there is only consciousness, and where you will be conscious about that consciousness. You will know that I am this consciousness. These words, aham brahmasmi, tattvamasi, soham, pragyanang brahma, these words were realized in samadhi or in this super conscious state when we become one with that consciousness. So there is only consciousness, there is no matter, there's only consciousness. So this super conscious state means the state of pure consciousness. Okay, so yoga also means this super conscious state. Yoga also means samadhi. So a person who has attained the state of samadhi, or a person who has attained the state of union with the self or consciousness, is called a yogi. Now, how to become a yogi? How to become a yogi? We have this mind. This mind has many thoughts, and these thoughts, they distract us. They take us away from ourselves, and we also let ourselves move with the thoughts. But the state of yoga or the process of becoming a yogi starts from the mind to control the mind. Once when I start to remain separate from the mind, then my process of becoming a yogi or coming to the state of yoga starts. So it is very important that I become unattached with the mind. I become unattached with the mind, so that whatever the mind, whatever vibrations are there in the mind, or whatever thoughts, or whatever, objects are there in the mind, they don't reflect in me, they don't impose in me, or they don't affect me. I become completely unaffected from everything, especially the mind. Okay. So, when we are going to study about the yogis, so these two verses are about the mind. What is the mind and how should we keep our mind? So here it says, Urdharedat manatmanam natmanam avasadayet. It says always try to hold your mind in higher plane of consciousness. Means always try to keep the positive energy in the mind. Always try to have light in the mind, brightness in the mind. Always try to have strength in the mind. The moment you leave the mind and let it become with the let it become with the with the momentum which the mind has, then it will go downwards. It will take you towards darkness. So here it says that always you need to hold your mind, behold your mind. Always you need to have some kind of strictness with the mind. You should not let the mind do whatever it wants. You should always be, you should always be an observer, the master of the mind. You cannot let your mind be your master. The moment you let your mind become your master, then you go into darkness. So it says, Urdharedat manatmanam. Always try to keep your mind in a elevated state of consciousness. Always feed that mind with good thoughts, positive thoughts, good thoughts, positive thoughts, spiritual thoughts, strong thoughts. Don't bring negative thoughts. I cannot do. I am bad. I am this. All these thoughts. Don't bring them. Always feed the mind with positive thoughts, with bright thoughts, with strong thoughts. Don't let the mind go into darkness. Atmaiva hyat mano bandhu. If you do that, you have to know that your mind is actually your friend. If you always keep your mind in an elevated state, that means your mind will become conducive. Your mind will help you in the state of yoga, in attaining the state of yoga. Or what will happen? Atmaiva ripuratmana, or the mind will act as your enemy. We all know how our mind, works like an enemy. We are all puzzled with the mind. We are all, suffering because of our mind. Whatever sufferings you have, you think that this suffering is because of this person, that person. No, the sufferings is not for anybody. The sufferings is for your mind. You cannot have control over your mind. And that is why that brings sufferings. These sufferings have never come from anybody. So don't blame anybody. Don't blame anybody. You are the only reason for your own sufferings. Okay? So why? Because you have not made your mind your friend. You have made your mind your enemy by letting it do whatever it wants to do. So the next one is Bandhuratma manatasya yenat vai vat manat jita. One who has complete control over his mind. One who has complete control over his mind, that mind is your friend. That mind will always help you in all the good things that you want to do. That mind will always help you in achieving the purpose of your life. That mind will always help you in attaining abundance, peace, happiness, joy, freedom, because that mind is controlled. So it says, Bandhuratmat manat tasya yenat vaimat manat jita. One whose mind is completely, under his control, that mind actually works like a friend. Anat manastu shatrute. But if you have no control over your mind, then your mind is your enemy. And what will happen? Vartaitat maiva shatruvat, and it will act exactly like your enemy. What does your enemy wants? Your enemy wants to destroy you. So the mind which is not under your control will destroy you. It will work like an enemy. It will work like an enemy. Now, how can I use my mind? How can I use my mind? How can I control my mind? You don't need to do anything. Just put it in right direction, in right things. Whatever you're doing, do it with complete sincerity. You don't need to, put control over your mind. Very simple, ways I'm telling you. Like in the morning, I sit for meditation. After taking my shower and everything, then I sit for meditation. Now, when I sit for meditation, as usual, like everybody's mind, my mind also wants to, you know, go here, go there, think about this, think about that, go and see the mobile. But I make it, I ensure it that I use this half an hour only for meditation. I don't think about anything. I ensure this. So at that time, when I'm doing this, I am only doing this. Then, you know, then I do some chantings also, like Hanuman Chalisa and all these things I chant. In India, there is a lot of mantras. So I like to chant some mantras. So while chanting the mantras, also the same, you can chant the mantras like a parrot, and your mind is going here and there. So, when I'm chanting this Hanuman Chalisa, it's about Lord Hanuman. So, I can do it, like I can just chant it and I can think about something else, but I don't do that. All the time, I try to think about Hanuman, feel the energy of Hanuman, feel the energy of Hanuman. Then, in this way, whatever work we are doing, like when I'm talking to you, or when I'm meditating with somebody, or when I'm studying, I try to do it with complete sincerity, like my 100%. And in this way, I have seen the mind has, you know, in this way, I have seen that my mind has come under control a lot. I cannot say that it is like I have full control of my mind. You cannot say this. At least you cannot claim this, that your mind has come completely under your control. But it doesn't bring out those vibrations which might work like my enemy. It helps me. Like if I look if I see the TV, sometimes my mind says, "Stop it. Let us meditate, or let us study that book." So this, that means I have seen my mind is becoming slowly my friend. Okay, so how to do it? You don't need a very separate process or a very special process to do it. Whatever work you are doing, try to do every work sincerely. If you're cooking, cook sincerely. Put the whole mind there. If you are, cleaning the house, clean the house. Completely put the mind there. Clean the house. Don't worry about meditation. Don't worry about yoga. Don't worry about anything. Now your yoga is to clean the house. Put the whole mind there. If you're talking to somebody, somebody has come to visit you, and you are talking to them, just put your whole mind there. Be present there fully. Don't think that, oh, I'm talking to you, I'm losing the class, I'm losing it. No, 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 don't. This is a sign of absent-mindedness. This person who has come to you is also God. So put your whole, mind, your whole heart there, your whole presence there, 100%. So all the work you do, try to do it with 100% presence, 100% mind, 100% attendance. And that is called sincerity. You do it for 1 month, you will see your mind is completely under your control. When you sit for meditation, you will see your mind is actually meditating. Now we have this idea, if I meditate, I have to attain some kind of states. No, no. The purpose of meditation is not to attain some kind of state. The purpose of meditation is to be perfect in the practice. Like if you meditate every day at 10 o'clock, try to meditate every day at 10 o'clock. If you meditate every day for half an hour, try to meditate every day for half an hour. This practice. Don't try to achieve anything. Why achieve anything? Because everything is actually achieved. You already have it. And that is why here it says, spirituality cannot be learned. Why we say that we practice spirituality? Why don't we say we are learning spirituality? We are not learning spirituality. We are practicing spirituality. Why? Because it's already there within me. I don't have to bring it from outside. I don't have to bring the knowledge from outside that it is coming from somebody else. I don't know anything. It's not like that. It's within me. The more I practice, the more perfect I become, the more aware I become about myself. Okay? So this is about mind. So always remember that you have to control your mind, but don't be worried about how to control my mind. My mind is so chaotic. Just do your karmas with full attention. That's all. Within a period of time, like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you will see you have gained a certain amount of tranquility where your mind will never want to become chaotic anymore. Even when there is chances of your becoming angry, you will see your mind will not want to become angry. If there is chances of your mind becoming completely distracted, disturbed, you will see your mind will find a mechanism. It will find a mechanism by which it will not be disturbed. Like, when I was doing this, so I used to get disturbed with people doing this, doing that. So there was distraction, there was disturbance. So I used to be disturbed for like 3 days, 4 days, continuously, alone. I never used to talk about my disturbance to anybody. If I'm disturbed about something, I always used to shut myself in a room, and I remain alone and disturbed. So then I thought that I am disturbed for 3 days and 3 nights. But how can I change it? Because I'm just losing myself. I'm losing myself. I am harming myself. So I was searching for a way by which I can get rid of these disturbances. So one day, when I was disturbed, very disturbed, suddenly I saw I am praying to God, to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, I don't want to be disturbed. I saw this. It's not that I did it. My mind did it. My mind did it. I suddenly saw my mind was praying to Bhagavan, my master. Bhagavan, I don't want to remain disturbed. Please save me from this. Please, relieve me from this disturbance. I want to spend my life with you. I want to spend my life with you, every moment with you, not with these. Instantly, my disturbance was over. Then I realized that the mind finds out a way by which it can save itself from all disturbances. The mind becomes your friend. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, what is a yogi? Who is a yogi? Jitatma prashantasya paramatma samahita. He is jitatma. That is, his mind is under his control. Here, atma means mind. Jita means one who has victory. So one who has victory over his mind is called Jitatma. So yogi means one who has complete control over his mind. Jitatma. Prashantasya. Prashantasya means Shanta means peace. When you add this word pra, that means more peace, supreme peace, complete peace. complete peace. Like peace means shanti, shanta. Now there is another word which is added, prashanta means added peace, more tranquility. So when you see a yogi, you will see that yogi is peace. Jitatma prashantasya paramatma samahita is always dissolved, is always dissolved in Paramatma, in the Almighty, in the absolute God. He's always, dissolved in that. He's always dissolved in that absolute divine, absolute God. Prashantasya, jitatma prashantasya, paramatma samahita, shitoshna sukha dukeshu, tatha manapamanayo. Like now we have summer, it's very hot, but after some time it will be winter. So when summer comes, we know that this is going to pass because winter will also come. The good times is also going to come. This will not stay. So when there is very hot, we know that this is just just temporary. Good times is also coming. Now monsoon is coming, rains are coming. It's going to make us happy. Okay, so when you are in the middle of sufferings, you are not actually suffering, because you know that this is not permanent, it is going to change. So uh, uh, shitoshna sukha dukeshu, in this way yogi sees the happiness and sorrow. Happiness and sorrow are like day and night in our life. Whether you are a yogi or you are a non-yogi, you will have to go through happiness and sorrow. Because you are a yogi, you will always be happy. This is not possible. I've seen Bhagavan in his very painful times, Bhagavan crying, very sad, very upset. But it did not break him. So yogi doesn't mean that you are free from everything. No, you have to go through like happiness and sorrow, like day and night. But the difference is a ordinary human being, they break when it is the time of adversity. But a yogi does not break. Though it pains him, he might be very angry. Bhagavan used to be very angry, sometimes. Not in the later part, not that much, but most of his life he was very angry. He used to get very angry. But this anger used to dissolve in 1 second. This anger was not like he was angry. It's not like that. He was angry for a moment, but then again he used to become like water. So all these shades of life, good, bad, happiness, sorrow, this will all come. And this also comes for a yogi. But the yogi knows that it's like summer and winter is not going to stay. uh, yeah, this uh, Shitoshna Sukha Dukeshu Tatha Man Apamanayo. Man means when a person praises you, and Apaman means when a person criticizes you, insults you. In both cases, the yogi remains quiet.